I am back, y'all. Did y'all miss me? Did y'all miss me? I missed y'all. Oh, okay. I missed you guys. So as you all are coming in, want to say what's up? How you doing? Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to another episode of Sister to Sister Connection live show. Yours truly, Twonta J is in the house. And of course, my beautiful queen, my beautiful sister, my brother, Lord Jesus, my sister from another mother. Okay, hello, Miss Leticia Campbell. But she's absent this evening because, of course, school is in the atmosphere, right? So, of course, she and hubby are taking care of some school business. You know what I'm saying? And she may, if she has the time to do so. Oh, thank you, Sean. Oh, I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry, girl. Hey, Marilyn. Y'all gonna make me cry. Oh, my goodness. Thank it. But anyway, if Letitia, if she has the time, she said she's gonna come on in and say, "Hey, what's up, y'all?" with her pretty self, right? So, hey guys, oh my gosh, yes, y'all, I missed y'all so much. It's been like, oh man, I am still like decompressing everything from my 2 weeks vacation. I need another week just to get myself together. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't really connected with anybody, with exception of my girl Tisha and Therese, of course. But other than that, I'm still MIA. I really, really am. you know. But as you guys are coming in, I'll give you ladies a few minutes just to come on in. And yeah, just go ahead and share. Thank you, Melvin. I miss y'all so much. I did, but I had a good time. Oh my goodness, y'all. I had a good time. It was amazing. It was fun. But yeah, I definitely will share more in depth, in detail, of course, throughout this night as well as in our afterglow. But in the meantime, I want you ladies to go ahead and start sharing this out to your girlfriends, to your sister friends, okay? And since I've been out, I've been getting the 411 from my sister. And she was telling me, girl, we've been getting some new faces up in here. I'm like, okay, that's how we do. That's how we do. That's awesome. And guys, you are contributing to this. You really, really are. You are amazing. I want to give you ladies a applause because you are making it happen for us. We couldn't be here without you, honestly, and for the faithful few that comes here every week, you know who you are. Thank you so very, very much. And this is the opportunity for you ladies to please like, subscribe, and share. Those of you who are watching us on YouTube, that means so much to us because they get that algorithm up or whatever it is, honey. I don't know. I'm not all about that behind the scene, lingo thing. That's all Letitia and Therese in the background. But what's up, right? But if you definitely go ahead and like and share and subscribe, that makes a major impact, with our show. Okay. And also, it's just showing the love, right? Showing the love. You want your other sister friends to be a part of this community because it is a community, right? And God blessed me with this idea like 6+ years ago or whatever. I can't even remember now. And I started in my group page, and y'all, let me tell you, I God saw way yonder. I didn't even know how this thing was going to go out, but it went out, and I was blessed to be to be around other women. Letitia enjoyed it. She participated. She was a guest at the time too, a couple of times, and then of course eventually we collaborated. And as you can see, boom, chaka like a bang bang, we here, right? So yeah, guys, we have our own group page, of course, and as you see right now, it's the link for you guys to connect to that. And if you want to be a part of this sisterhood, this community, definitely click on that link and request to be a part of the sisterhood, the family, if you will. And I'm so super, super excited because, yeah, we got some things we're going to share with you tonight, especially about the topic tonight. As you know, for those of you who are new, you may not know, but I am the content creator. I do come up with the topics and, the points and all that good stuff or what have you. I don't consider myself to be the brain whiz, all of that, girl. That's just by the grace of God, honey. Because sometimes I be like, I don't know what in the world are we talking to y'all about. I have no clue. Okay. But you know what? It comes, God. And I remember I have to humble myself. I gotta write it down on paper because, child, you how to go. You how to go. You have a good idea, and it lingers in your brain for a minute. Then after a while, you get distracted with something else, and you be like, "Well, what was I just thinking about? It was such a good idea." You know what I'm saying? So now I write it down on paper. So yeah, I'm the content creator, and I come up with the topics for our show and all that good stuff. And I hope and pray that you guys have been blessed by the content, blessed by what's been poured in every single episode that Leticia and I do together. It's something that I truly believe is a healing ointment. This show is just like it is. It's a healing environment for all of us. It's not just for you viewers alone. That includes me, and it includes Leticia, it includes Therese, all of us. It's a healing community for us when we talk about these conversations and topics or what have you, right? So I pray that you guys are being blessed by what we put down for you, and that you are picking it up, and that you are applying it in your heart, and that it is making a huge impact in your life, your personal life, your professional life, and all those great things, right? So let me just get down to the quick business real quick before we get to our topic. But ladies, as you know, we have our monthly self-care event this month coming in September, which is my birthday month. Hello. You don't want to be shady, right? You don't want to be right. I could do that because it's my birthday month coming up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah. So in September, guys, yes, we are having our Color Me Fall, yes, self-care event that's going to take place the day after my birthday, actually. That's the last Saturday of the month, right? And as you can see, my PayPal information is available for you. So let me tell you, ladies, this is the time now to go ahead and purchase for your kit. The kit is $30, and you have until the 19th, which is that week of the 24th right there. You have until that Monday, which is the 19th, to go ahead and get your order in now. It's so very, very important for you to do so, ladies, because you know how the post office is. As you know, people are things happen. Things happen, right? And I want you ladies to be able to have your kit, have it in hand, and we could go ahead and get together and have a good time. So our self-care event is something that Leticia and I had collaborated to do together because we as women, we really don't take the time to really pamper ourselves accordingly, right? And so we made it a primary, or made it mandatory, if you will, for us to do this every month. So we can start making it a habit, so you can start doing this on your own time, right? Don't depend on us all the time, right? But, we start it off and you can just go ahead and take it from there, right? But it's also for us to really start to do a self-evaluation about ourselves because we are like sponges. We put in, we carry so much. We absorb so much stuff that's going on in our inner circle as well as out of the circle, right? And we don't know how to get rid of those things. We don't know how to dispense that stuff. We don't know how to remove or flush it out of our system, out of our hearts, out of our minds, and all of those things. So we decided to do the self-care event. We also not only talk about skincare and all of that, because that's what this is about too, but we also talk about caring as far as our heart is concerned, because our heart needs to be replenished. Our soul, our mind needs to be replenished as well. And so this self-care event is very, very special, very personal, and it's fun. And those of you who are here, I want you to post in the comment section. Sorry, you know what I'm trying to say. Put it down in and just say yes. I love self-care. Just say yes, I love self-care, and just put that there, and that lets me know that you participated. You've been there, you liked it, you enjoyed it, all those great things. And ladies, you know what? Fall is here. I mean, yeah, it's not officially here, but you might as well say it's here, okay? Right? Fall is here. We got to try to change our mindset now. We got to get that summer vibe out of our system in a minute, right? And as soon as school officially starts for everybody, because my daughter doesn't start school until after Labor Day, right? And I think Letitia's also the same thing. You know, fall is officially here as far as I'm concerned, right? And so thank you, Diane. Yes, Diane said, I love self care, right? So, we definitely need to start thinking about ourselves, about what we want differently for ourselves for this coming fall season. Every season, you should prepare in advance as to what you want differently, what you want different for you, right? That's part of the self care. That's part of self care. What do you want different for you? For this coming season, right? Do you want it to be the same way it was last fall, right? Or the past couple of years? What did you do that made you happy or what have you, or maybe things just didn't go out the way you wanted to go. I don't know. But this coming season, ladies, you have that power to make things different for you, right? So yeah, I want you ladies to just think about this. Don't overlook this event. Time is winding down, guys. Even though we're in the last week of the month of August. Can you believe that, guys? Oh my Lord. September is going to come and it's going to go, right? It's going to come and go before you know it. So, if any of you who are definitely interested in signing up for the self care event and to get your kit, make sure you go ahead and connect with me on my PayPal information. That's my paypal.me/Twonta Jones. Go ahead and pay for your $30 your kit, and I will have the kit set and mailed out to you. The kit will include some beautiful fall colors of all different colors, and we will have fun playing with us, with the colors and stuff like that or whatever, right? So yeah, make sure you definitely take care of that as soon as possible. The next thing I want to talk to you real quick is that we have another segment coming up after this, after I talk to you about the points that I have for you tonight, and it's called What's News. Our What's News is something that God put in my spirit a while back, and decided to add this into the show. And the What's News is something that we basically pull out articles that you normally don't hear on the news, right? And so far, it has been thumbs up for everybody, right? And so we get excited about this because we want to share some of these wonderful articles that we come across, and it's just so inspiring, so touching, so powerful, and it's just so encouraging and motivating, all of that, right? So yeah, as I finish up my points, we go directly to the What's News, and if we have a couple of articles for you, yeah, we're going to show it to you tonight as well. The next thing I want to share with you before we get started is our afterglow. Yes, our afterglow is another, I would say, segment in a sense, but that's like after the show is over. This is where you guys can come on in our afterglow room, and it's a Zoom room, of course. And this is where we go ahead and recap of what we talked about tonight, and we also talk about other things or what have you. And we're there for good less than 45 minutes to no more than an hour at least. And we just have a good time. It's not recorded or anything, so you don't have to come and show your face if you don't have to. It's okay, right? It's just that we come together, and we just have a good time and share our thoughts and whatnot and be encouraged by each other and all that great thing. So as you can see, the information is here for you ladies. My girl Therese is posting that link down for you ladies. So when the show is over, you definitely could go ahead and click on that link. And as you see, the password is the lowercase letters of the word sister, right? And we go ahead and get started on that, right? So we're going to move on and get started on this topic, which is called Set a Course for Your Future. Set a course for your future. I think this is a right on time topic because, as I just said before, guys, that we are entering into a new season. Right, we're entering into a new season, right? And some of you, if not already, have started a plan. Some of you have started an agenda, if you will, as to what you want to see happening in the upcoming future, right? And so, yeah, I decided, let's talk about that a little bit, and so we can just get ourselves motivated and all of those things like that. Because I said, when I came back from my trip, hey, Kimberly, how are you, gorgeous? When I came back from my cruise and from my villa. I gotta be bougie for a second, just for a second, y'all, because you know me. But our villa. Girl, I gotta tell you about that thing, girl. Oh, I gotta tell you about that, but I ain't gonna tell you about it now. But anywho, when I came back from my vacation, right? Like I said earlier at the beginning, I'm still trying to, decompress everything, but at the same time, why, thank you. At the same time, I was saying to Wanda, you need to reinvent yourself, right? You need to come up with some new strategies, some new ways, and all of those things. And how do you want to get that started? So this applies to me as well. And so I hope that you guys will take this at heart and really apply it to where you are right now. I don't know if any of you have been thinking about what you want differently for your future. If you have been thinking about that, just go ahead and say, I have. I have. Let's post it in the comment and say I have, right? And in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead. I have 4 points for you tonight, and I'm gonna go ahead and share each point with you. So, what are the things? What is it that you need to do, to start a fresh course or to start a new movement, if you will, for your future. So, Therese, just go ahead and put that first point up there for tonight. And again, ladies, go ahead. Don't forget to share this out to your sister friends, and invite your sister friends over, so they can enjoy this show as well. So, the first point. Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you, my love. So, the first point is beginning. Set your course, set a course. So start at the beginning, right? It's okay to start over. It is okay to start over, right? I know I've done it many, many times, y'all, and I'm guilty at this. I get it going. I'm doing good, da, 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 da. And I've never been like that before. Before married life came into play, girl, I was on it. I start the program, I start that thing, and I finished it to the very end, right? But as soon as I get in this married world, and as soon as I came a mammy, girl, let me tell you. Everything just went haywire, right? And I won't say I never, that's not true. I don't complete the assignment, or I don't complete certain things, right? But then I would get upset with myself, right? And I would think that it's too late, right? But then I realized, like, you know what? It's okay to start over, right? It's okay to go ahead and say, you know what? Scratch that. I'm going to try something different. Because here's the thing, ladies, you got to understand that you are also changing, right? You are not the same person that you were 6 years ago. You're not. Your mindset is so different now because you experience different things, right? It has put you through a process of learning things about yourself. You have experienced some trials and tribulations. All of us have. We are dealing with it now for some of us. And it definitely changes our perspective. It changes our mood. It changes our behavior. It births out some things. It birthed out the toughness, the resilience of us, right? It births out some things that we didn't think we had the capabilities of doing. We see other women achieving some things or doing things, but we look at ourselves like, I don't have that quality. I don't know. I didn't go to school for that. And I don't know if I'm capable of starting the program or this, that, or whatever. But when you go through these different challenges in your life, man, oh my goodness, you get to see something different about you. You get that spark in you for some reason or another. And it just, you just go out there, right? And that's how I've been for the past several years. I just started to really see the difference of who I am and who I am becoming. So, of course, what I had written down several years ago or a year ago is not the same as far as my mindset. So when I start over in the beginning, then I'm going to add something different than what I had before, right? So it's okay to start over. It's okay. This time you know exactly what you want to do. This time you are confident, right? That you're going to get this program, you're going to get this assignment, you're going to get this, whatever it is, you're going to get it done. right? Because now you know who you are. You know that you can handle this because you've been through the fire, you've been through the storm, you've been through all kinds of stuff. And so you know that you can handle this situation. So it's okay to start over. Don't be intimidated by that, and don't dare say to yourself, "Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can." I'm getting older now, because we always got to put that little card out there and say, "I'm getting older. I can't do the things like I used to do no more, honey." Girl, I ain't talking about running track. I ain't say doing cartwheels and backflips, sugar. Now, if you can, good for you. Okay, cause I can't do that. Okay, back in the day, I could do them splits. Girl, I can't do that now. You see me in the hospital, try to do a split if I want to, right? Girl, I'll be breaking something down there. Okay, but anywho, okay, you can, you can't do certain things like you used to, right? You can't bring what you used to do into this new season in your life. Certain things are just not designed in a new beginning, in a new way for you. You understand what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? Hope I'm making sense, right? You need to understand that where you are right now and where you are going is a new journey, right? It's a new experience. And so while you were going through the trials and the tribulations, you you have learned so much about yourself, right? How many of you have learned a lot about yourself? Just say me, right? And I want you to put one thing that you have learned about yourself that's positive, right? I want you to put down one thing, okay? For me, it's my resilience. Yeah, it's my resilience. Because I've been through some, y'all. Woo, child. Woo, babe. If I tell you, you probably be like, girl, you still alive. Girl, I'm still here. I still here. You hear what I say? I still here. You know, but it ain't nobody by the grace of God, for real, for real. But I would say it's my resilience, right? I would say it's my strength, that God had poured in me. He's been my anchor, right? He's been my strength and all of those things, even through the tiredness, the weakness, the fatigue. When I throw in that towel, honey, I can't tell you how many times I threw that white towel. I threw that towel so many times, y'all. I'm serious. And God just, you know what? He's so sweet. He just gave me the towel back, and he folded it back up, and he said, "Here, my daughter." You know what I'm saying? He just said, "Here, my daughter. I got this. I got this." Isn't that something? Isn't that something? So when I go through those moments, yeah, those trials and tribulations, man, it don't feel good. But you guess what? It's about really birthing out the true tenacity of who you are, the true powerful woman of who you are. Because every single one of you that's listening and watching me, you are strong, you are powerful, you are mighty. Yes, you are. Because if you got God in you, you know it. Come on, we serve a mighty, powerful God, do we not? Come on with it. Hello. Okay. So if you got him in your life, then guess what, Diva? Come on, Shugs. You powerful, you mighty, you strong, you resilient. Come on with it. Okay, so you need to really absorb that. Just like I said, we are sponges. We always absorb all the negative energy. We need to stop absorbing what God says about who we are. We need to put that in, apply that in our lives every single day. So each day that he wakes us up is a new beginning. Today is not like yesterday, right? Yesterday was not like last week. Mm. Last week was not like last month. And last month was sure not like last year. Come on with it. Okay. So today, every day that God wakes you up in the morning is a new beginning. It's brand new mercies, right? His grace and mercies is brand new. The favor of God, everything that he has for you on this day is new. It's fresh, right? It's beautiful. It's exciting, right? So you need to take that beginning where you are right now and start writing it down in your planner. Start writing it down in your journal, wherever that you do. And just say, this is my new beginning. You could do it every day. You could do it every week, every other week. You decide. You decide that, Shugs. And you write that bad boy down. It doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be. You decide, mama. It's on you. Okay? Ain't nobody know your business but you and God. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody know your business. Okay. You put down what you need to put down, but that's your beginning. Okay. It doesn't have to always be about work. It doesn't always have to be about whatever. It could just be about you. Like I said about that self-care is something about you. We as ladies, we got to start cleaning ourselves out every single day. That is so required. And that is so important. So set the course by starting a new beginning for you. Right? Let's go to the second point. So again, ladies, as we moving forward, again, continue to share this out to your friends and whatnot. And ladies, come on, think about it. Think about it. What is it that you want different for you this season, this coming season? I want you to post that down because y'all ain't talking too much to me. Y'all gonna talk to me. You hear what I say? I see you. I don't try to hide. No, but I want you to write down what do you want different for your season, right? We all collectively are participating in this season, this new season that's coming up. But individually, God has an assignment for you. He has already shared some visions and dreams to you. So, what are some of the things that you want different for you? Post that down. So, the second thing, ladies, that you need to set a course for is a new foundation. You want that foundation, ladies. That is so important. Where you stand, you want to be solidified. Where you stand, you want to make sure that it is supporting you. It's supporting your weight. It's supporting your dreams. It's supporting your power. It's supporting you. So you set the foundation. Whatever your beginning is, that is setting up your foundation. It's building it. Okay, if you don't want your foundation to be like the three little pigs up there now, blow your house down in straws and all that other stuff. If you don't want that to happen, sugar, you got the power, you got the tools within you to make sure that your foundation is solid, right? And you can make that happen by planting a seed, by writing down the things that God has put in your heart that you want things done differently. He's already shared some ideas for you. You know what those things are. You know what it had taken you for a while to get to where you are. Some of us have gone through a lot of emotional bondage. We have been broken. We have been disrespected. We have been hurt. Bottom line, we all been hurt. And some of us are still carrying that pain. And it's not necessarily the hurt is from like a relationship with a significant other. It's usually with family. Oh yeah. Yeah, girl. It's usually with the family, honey. It's always with the blood. It's always with the blood of folk. Yeah, Lord. It's usually the family. And that pain and that hurt is generational. It's been carrying on over and over and over until it got into your court, into your life. And now you are reaping that, and it hurts really bad, right? People said some things to you, said some things at you. You thought you had support, but no one support you. You trusted that person, but they betrayed your trust. And all those things. You still got people that still pointing finger at you, blaming you, blah blah blah. Whether you conspired or not, or whatever, they still don't want to forgive, and or whatever the issue may be. Some of us are still carrying that pain. Some of us are still carrying that, right? And see, our foundation is really shaky. Our foundation is really unlevel. Okay, she said, I want the Holy Ghost feeling. I want to build more on my walk with Christ. Come on, Kimberly. Need to fast more and pray more. Build me a war room. Come on, girl. Don't you know what? You better go. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Girl, you better go ahead. You hear what I say? That is what we need to do. I'm glad you said that, girl, because guess what? That's what all of us queens need to do. We need to have that prayer room. We need to have that special hour, to really connect and commune with God so he can show us the way. He can prepare us for the day that he has designed and created just for us, right? And that includes the foundation as well. He is our foundation. Let's get that clear. God is your foundation. Hello. I don't know who else your foundation is. Your boo? No. Is it your kids? No. Is it your money? No. Because guess what? That stuff comes and go. For real, right? But God, He's with you every step of the way. He is your foundation. He is the one that will stay permanent in your life, right? Because he's committed to you. He has committed this covenant relationship that is not ever going to break. Right? You may decide that, like, you know what, Jesus, I'm just gonna go this way. But he's right there the whole time. You know what I'm saying? And then when you go out there and go ahead and party hardy and all that stuff and do your little fast little thing, chicky, and then you get all tired and winded and all that, and you come back and you're like, Jesus, I'm so tired. He's right there, open arm, right? He's right there, open arm. He's ready to hold you, love you, support you, build you up again, right? And this time, start a new beginning with you, right? Right where you are, right where you are. And then and that foundation, it starts to solidify again, right? So please make that clear that God is your foundation. And once you have that, then guess what? Everything else will fall into place, right? Because he's the one that would give you the ideas. He's the one that would tell you what you need to do, what you need to implement, what you need to add, what you need to take away from, or what have you. He's the one, because guess what? He wants to be included in everything you do anyway, right? He wants to be included in your business decisions. He wants to be included in your decisions with family. He wants to be included in your decisions of what you're going to cook today. I mean, he wants to be a part of everything about you, right? But when you decide, you need to decide on whether or not, if you want your foundation to be stronger than ever before, or do you want it to be, unleveled? You want it to look like it's solid, right? But at the end of the day, you realize, there's some issues, when you pour water on a surface, and the surface looks flat, but as soon as you pour that water or you pour that liquid, you notice the water starts to trickle down. And you're like, why is it doing that? Because if this is a flat, solid, table or what have you, that water should not move. It should not go any direction. It should be in a bubble, not in a bubble, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? It should be in a puddle, right? It should not just start separating and sliding downward or what have you. That lets you know that it's not leveled, right? And you don't want your life to be like that anymore. You don't want that. You don't want that in your heart. You don't want that in your soul. You don't want that. So yeah, you need to start. Guess what, ladies? You have that power to set the foundation. So your future could be on point. You know, you can stand bold you can stand firm, bold on that foundation. Because God, he's not unleveled. Hello. He's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore, right? And he's right there. And he got your back. Right? He's going to help you through all the challenges. You're going to climb, yes. And then sometimes you might decline. Yeah, right? Because we go through those challenges in life. It kind of like, it kind of knocks us down a little bit. But you know what? When you going down, guess what? God is strengthening you, right? So you get that energy, that boost of energy, and you start to climb up a little bit more, right? You start to climb up a little bit more because you see the future. You see that what is there for you is for you, and you want it. You desire it. It's your passion now, right? So when you set that course, you set in the beginning. Again, you write down what you want. You start all over. So when that start all over, that means you're going to start building that foundation. What tools? What tools are you going to use? What materials are you going to use, right, for that foundation? Like I said, God is your foundation for sure. So that means you got to get into his word, right? You gotta find certain scriptures that is applicable to what you are going through right now, what you've been challenging with for a while. You know what I'm saying? That is your material. That is what's going to really strengthen you and cover you, right? And as you walking and going through, you're not going to fall, right? You're not going to be slanted, right? You're not going to feel like, oh, this is shaky ground for you. No, because you have committed. You have made a commitment with God, and he's committed to you for sure, right? that this journey that you take in, this future that you are entering, soon to enter into, that journey, that experience is solidified. It's going to be amazing for you, right? So yeah, you start at the beginning. Start create a new beginning for you. You set that foundation. And let's go to number 3, Therese. What's the third point that I want to share with you tonight, my beautiful queens? Right? You set the direction. Ha! Where do you want to go, girl? Let me ask you that. Where do you want to go? Mm? Do you want to go forward? Mm? Do you want to make a left turn? Do you want to make a right? Or do you want to do a U-turn? Where do you want to go? Based on what's going on in your life right now. Because a lot of times when we are in a heated situation, in that heated season of our life, that's where we want to be like, girl, I'm just done. I just want to turn around and just go. I just want to go, honey. I'm tired. I just gonna go back. I just want to go back. I don't want to deal with that. I just want to go back to where things were just easy. You know how people are. They just like to stay stagnant in that house. They just stay stagnant in that space. They don't want to go out for nothing. They don't want to enjoy life for nothing. They just want to stay in the dark all the time. Why? Because they're afraid to try. They're afraid to move forward. They're afraid to just see new things. Hey, Karen, what's up, my beautiful queen? Right? What direction do you want to go? Let me ask you this. What direction you been taking recently? Was it the same direction? You've been going left all the time? Have you been going back in circles? Huh? Have you been going back? What I mean, listen, I could be honest with you. I've done that many times. I'm going forward. But as soon as the situation gets a little heated, as soon as the tension starts to rise, I'll be like, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. No. I don't want to face it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to. I'm tired of it. I just want to throw in that towel again, right? I want to throw that towel, right? Because I'm done. I just want to go back. What's that? Hey, Michelle. Right? I just want to go back because I don't want to deal. Right? Yes. Got to get out and take chances. That's right, girl. You do. And a lot of us don't want to take that direction forward because we're afraid to fail. Let that sink in. A lot of you are afraid because you think you're going. No. I'm not, mama. No. Because you think you're going to fail. Right? How many of you, be honest with yourself. Because there are some sisters out here, they don't want to take that chance. They don't want to take that risk. So that direction moving forward is very intimidating. It's very intimidating for some of us out there. So we just want to stay in a comfortable position. We just want to stay stagnant. Well, some of us don't even want to move, period. Forget going forward. Forget going left or right or even back. We just stand still. Okay? We just stand still because we don't want to move. We don't. But here's the thing, ladies. You're still missing your blessings. Nothing is going to happen if you're going to stay frozen. And I ain't talking about the movie, honey. Okay? You going to stay. You go. Praise the Lord. How you doing? I'm blessed and highly flavored. Yeah, I said flavored. I know what I said. I'm blessed and highly flavored. Child, you just is. But God is going to do great things in my life because I trust in the Lord. Yes, And you still ain't moving. You still standing where you are. You don't look at your feet. Look at your feet. Don't look at me. Look at your feet. In the next 5 years, probably going to be. Because y'all afraid to move. Wherever you sitting at right now, you might be in your living room, in the kitchen. You probably look at your feet. Because I guarantee you, y'all are not. If y'all keep doing what you're doing, you're going to be right there in that same spot 5 years from now. Hands down. Because look, go back 5 years ago today. Now, you may have skipped. You may do a little hopscotch. But at the end of the day, you still in the same position. You still in the same situation. You still thinking the same thoughts. You still carrying the same pain, the same issues, the same drama. You are even including the people that has contributed to the pain and the drama. They ain't even asked to come. You brought them with you. I'll let you saturate on that. Like I said, we sponges. Gone. Something to think about on that. But if you really want to move forward, you're going to have to fight. You're going to have to move. You're going to have to use the mobility of your limbs, and you're going to have to use this muscle called the brain, and you got to go. You got to go. God has done everything for you. What more do you want him to do? You got the power within you to make the difference. And you got to move, honey. So you decide which direction you want to take. Do you want to stay where you are? Do you want to go forward? Or do you want to go left? Do you want to go right? Or you want to go backwards? The best direction, as I said before, with that foundation is God, of course, is him. He's the one that will direct your path because he knows that path is safe. Your path is safe with him, right? Because you trust him enough to know that he is going to take good care of you, that he has already established a promised future for you. Yes, there are going to be some challenges. That's to be expected, ladies. But don't get intimidated by those challenges. Those challenges are to really birth out the powerful being of who you are becoming. As I said before, you are not the same woman as you were 10 years ago, 5 years ago for that matter, or even 20 years ago. Hello. Listen, when I was in college, I ain't know what. Listen, when I was in college, y'all, I was still trying to figure things out. I didn't even know what an HBCU meant. I was trying to put that as a word, like HBCU, hip cool. That listen, hey, I'm just keeping it real. I didn't know. I was learning about me as a young adult. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew that I, enjoy singing. I knew I love music. I knew I love, theater and all of that. That's what I majored in. But I really didn't have a concept of what I wanted to do. And guess what? There's people now that's in our age, in our 40s and 50s, that probably is in that same predicament right now. And that's why they are frozen. They're not moving because they are so afraid because they don't know what to do. Like I said before, if you put God first in everything you do, let him be your foundation. Let him be the one to lead you and guide you along the way of your journey. He will direct you in the position where you need to be, right? Because he knows you better than you know yourself. And as you are going through this journey, as you are heading forward, guess what? You're going through the cleaning process. You're going through the cleansing process. You are starting to be rebirthed. Hey, come on with it. You are starting to rebirth. You're starting to grow. You're starting to learn something about you. Listen, man, I'll be 54 next month. God spare my life. And I tell you right now, honey, when I was 20, 21, 23, 24, girl, please, I didn't know what the devil I was going to do for me. I really didn't know. I never saw this. I thought I was going to be a teacher, maybe, or I thought I was going to travel and that kind of stuff. But I didn't. You know what I mean? And I had to learn how to walk in this beautiful journey that God has established for me, that He has created just for me, and not to allow the disappointments, the upsets, the betrayal, the hurts, and all those things that I endured to, blind me or prevent me from moving forward. It almost did. It led me to depression, right? It did. It led me to depression for a long time. But I thank God that He pulled me out of that dark pit, right? And He's been patient and kind, and He has helped me, even though child, I was beating my own self up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's not the end for you. Wherever you are right now, Queens, it's not the end for you. We looking at our lives right now. We look at our mistakes. We look at the things we said or what we did and all of that. We realize we're halfway done with our life. We're in our 50s for some of us. We're in our 40s for some of us, and we may be a little old. I don't know, but some of us, especially as sisters, majority of us, we look at our failures and we allow our failures to tell us that we are no good. There's nothing more of us. And then we start saying these crazy stuff like, man, I wish I was 20 again. Oh, I wish I was 25. Oh, I wish I had this. I wish I had that. Girl, stop. You are alive now. This is a new beginning for you. This is a new. Do you understand? Girl, God has everything all set up for you. What you missed 20, 30 some years ago is not buried. God has that set up for you for such a time as this. If only you just trust Him and believe in what He has promised for you, allow Him to direct you, and you go with the confidence that's in your heart, knowing that you know what I'm saying? And just move. Just move. Don't stay still. Direction, that's the word. So that means when you hear the word direction, that means that there's that means there's movement involved. You take the direction. Which direction are you going to go? Where are you going to go? You can't continue to think about the past anymore. We continue to focus on that so much. The enemy puts that right there like a little carrot, and we just go ahead and just take that carrot and we just start chewing it up. And we just like, oh man, I wish I could go back down 1999 or 1992. I mean, listen, it's okay to remember certain moments that was amazing and it was fun or what have you, but don't continue to allow that moment to put you in a prison, in a mental prison, if that makes sense, and have you to believe in your current situation that it's no use for you, that there's nothing more that you have, or there's nothing more you can give because you older. I had my physical today. I went to the doctor to have my physical, my annual physical and everything. And thank God, so far everything's all good. Everything's intact. Whoo, Lord. I still got some other stuff to take. This month. I ain't gonna talk about that. But anyway, I'm all good. Thank the good Lord, right? But I told the doctor, I said, I'm starting to realize my body's telling me, girl, you ain't 25 no more. This menopause drama is a nuisance. I told her I don't like menopause. Okay, there's nothing about the men pausing for me. I don't like it. Okay, this hot flashing going. Girl, listen. Now, some of you probably blessed and fortunate. You don't have those problems. God bless you, sugar. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to one that got going through. Okay, your body just start to shift on you. The muscles and your kneecap starting to. Oh my Lord! What's going on? You. And I'm that chick that likes to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's that? I can't drop it like it's high. I have to drop it like it's that's it. That's how far I can go. Okay. Now in my 20s, I'm like, I be doing it. Girl, I can't do that. That don't make no sense. But in spite of all of those challenges or what have you, yet I still keep going. I still keep moving forward, man, because I'm not going to allow my body, to trip up on me and tell me that I'm too old, that I'm not capable of doing some physical things. No, the doctor told me, as he has said to me before, that, you need to keep going, you need to keep moving, you need to stay active. You know, that's one thing, but you got to be consistent with that activity, whether it's walking, whether it's exercising of any kind. You got to stay committed to that. And of course, what you put in your body makes a difference too, right? And trust me, I get what he's saying. And I'm taking that all in because you know what? She said, I'm only 35 and I'm experiencing some changes in my body, maybe need to reevaluate my fitness and nutrition lifestyle. Yeah. You know what? It doesn't even matter if you don't even have to be in your 40s or your 50s to experience this change. Right? It doesn't matter anymore. It really, really doesn't. Every woman is going through some type of physical, emotional, mental change in their life. And it's important for us to acknowledge those things, right? Because if we don't, we're gonna allow those, those those setbacks, those emotions, or whatever that we're going through. We're gonna allow that to stop us, from moving forward, or to stop us from thinking or dreaming or visualizing of what we need to do for our future. We continue to allow our bodies to dominate and tell us that we're getting older and we can't do this, we can't flex, we can't do. I'm not that. I'm sorry. I'm not that woman. I'm sorry. I'm not that chick. I'm too gangster like that. I'm just. I'm. So I have to talk to my body and say, no, not today. You gonna get it together today. So I might be like this for a minute, but I'm moving though. I'm moving. I get my holy oil. I guess I do, honey. I put that oil on there, baby. I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? I put that on. I put the blood of Jesus on that bad boy, and I keep it moving. I'm hopping. I'm hopping sexy though. Okay, I'm just saying. But guess what? It don't last forever. And I moved forward, and I accomplished the assignment. I did what I had to do. So all I'm saying is, my queens, is that you do not need to allow the issues, the problems, the setbacks, or whatever it is to keep you stagnant in that position. You have the power to move forward and to leave all that other stuff behind. If you want this future, your future, to be the best ever, or the season to be the best ever, you have that control. You have that power to make it happen. Let's move on to our last point for tonight, ladies. And again, let me know how you feeling tonight. Let me know how you feeling tonight. Is this blessing you so far? Let me know. Okay. My girl, Leticia Campbell, she's not with us tonight. She's taking care of her business as far, as her babies is concerned, and she said if she get the opportunity, she will pop up. Okay. If not, that's okay. We're going to see our beautiful queen next week, God willing, right? So the last point for tonight, ladies, is set the ending. You like, set the ending? What does that mean? Girl, listen, if you want a happy ending, you got the power to make that happen. Come on. Your ending doesn't always have to be a sad ending. It doesn't always have to be, traumatic. That ending could be something positive. You could end that chapter. This season that you're in now is soon to expire, and you know it. You sense it. You see it, because you are ready to move into that new season. So you have the power to make this current season of your life a very positive ending. Yeah, you had some setbacks. Yeah, you slowed down a bit. Yeah, you had your moment, something happened or what have you. And yeah, it kind of put you down a bit. And yeah, you could actually end this season and saying that, you know what, I don't know if I can trust anymore. I don't know if I can be able to do this job anymore. I don't know if I'm fully equipped. You can say that if you want to. But you know what? You put that down there, that's exactly what you're going to keep eating for the next season because it's already in your mind. You already been feeding that. You've been regurgitating that thought even before you put it down on paper or in your journal or what have you. So if you don't want to regurgitate that thought no more, if you don't want to think negative, if you don't want to pour into that, then you need to take control of your whole mindset and say, in spite of what I've gone through, I still made it. And I'm going forward. Come on! In spite of the pain, in spite of the challenges, in spite of the divorce, in spite of the arguments, in spite of the lost job, in spite of whatever you endured, I'm still here. And I'm going to win. I'm going to make it. I'm going to accelerate. I'm going to dominate. I'm going to achieve so much for this coming season in my life. Why? Because God said so. Why? Because it is so. Period. Hey, come on with it. You know what I'm saying? Good girl. Apply it to you. Apply it to you every single day. Because you know, girls, come on, divas. You know, when we wake up in the morning, that devil right there wake up with us too. He like, good morning. How you feel? You know, yesterday was bad. You know, you don't need to get up today. You just need to stay in bed and just soak about what you did yesterday, or about what happened yesterday, or whatever. You know, the devil always going to pour that stuff in your mind. You may have had an argument with your sister. You may have had an argument with your mom or whoever, and they said some things they shouldn't have said to you or whatever. You said some stuff too. Now, come on. All right. And it had you feeling some kind of way. Or you got the bad news about your job. You know, they downsized or something. Or, you're not getting your salary like you used to. They decreased your salary. Something happened where it had you to think differently and had you feeling some kind of way. And so you are going to write on your last page of this season, I failed. Or, yeah, I failed, and I don't think I could come back. I don't think I could bounce back off of this. Because I've done this so many times. I said to God, I promised God that I won't do it again, but I did it again anyway. And every time I do it, I feel guilty, and I feel like God is mad at me. I feel like that he doesn't love me, or he doesn't believe in me, or this, that, or whatever. And so I'm just going to leave it at that. And believe it or not, y'all, there are sisters, there are people who are saying that, they are believing that, they are laying down with it. Every time they wake up, they feel like they are a failure. They feel like there's no worthiness to them. They believe that there's nothing. But that's a lie of the enemy. That is a lie of the enemy. Every day that God wakes you up in the morning, you ought to give him praise and say, God, I thank you for another chance, because you have perfected this day just for me. Yes. Right? I win today. I win today because I'm alive. Jesus kept me alive, baby. Yes, he did. Come on. The devil thought he had me. Okay. I thought my life was over. Okay. But God said no. He blocked that. Right? So make your ending a positive ending, right? An inspiring ending, right? Let it be a contagious ending, right? Like, oh my God, like You're like, oh my God, I love this ending. Like, it's a happy ending, but yet it's an ending like, oh, I'm so excited because I can't wait to see what this ending is going to be for the next season. I'm so excited because, with this ending, it's telling me that my beginning is going to be just as powerful, just as dynamic. Oh, it's going to be, oh, so inspiring. It's going to open up some new opportunities for me. Oh my goodness, right? And people are going to be so excited by your ending that, it's become contagious, and then they're going to do the same thing for them, right? There's people right now that you watch on social media that you love their content, you love who they are, and they're contagious because of their smile, because of their motivation, right? And you just want to go ahead and bless someone else. That's why when I say about sharing, share this segment, share this to your sister friends, right? Because you see, this is something you just can't absorb to yourself, you know. You want your sister to vibe to this as well. How many of you have sister friends right now that that you have known, that are still going through some things? Say me. Put that in the comment section right now. How many of you know that now? You got sister friends already. They could be related to you, right? They could be your best friend since the day y'all were in kindergarten. But how many of you have sister friends right now that you already know that are going through the same things that they've been through for the past 5 years, 2 years, 8 years? Say me. Some of you love them so much, but you really don't want to talk to them that much no more because they're always going to come back with the same sad story. Like, girl, I'm dealing with this Negro again, honey. Oh my God, I don't understand why he do. How many of you have friends like that? Come on. Yes. And what are you doing about it? Are you inviting them to participate in this show so they can be inspired, they can be blessed, that they can be encouraged, to let them know that there is power within them, that they do not need to allow the issues to dominate. They need to divorce themselves from the relationships that has been abusing their mindset for the past 5+ years of their life. You are a living testimony because you survived the abuse. You should be telling them, if you have not already, but most of you should be telling them the story of what God brought you through, what he brought you out of. It may not be the same thing that she's going through, but the emotional part of it is the same, because everybody gets hurt. Hey, what's up, girl? Right? It is time to make a change. If you want your ending to be powerful, then you make it happen. You document that. You say that, yes, I've been challenged. I've been put down. I've been hurt. And no, it don't feel good. And yes, there's times I want to quit. And yes, times I did quit. And yeah, there were times that, I just like, well, damn, what the heck? Yeah, well, we say it. Come on, act on, come on. Okay. You're like, Lord, I just need a new life. I need a new beginning. I need a change within me. Because at some point, ladies, we got to understand we can't continue to pour the blame on the people that has contributed to our pain. We can't continue to do that no more. Because at the end of the day, God is going to say, well, what are you doing about it? That's a hard pill to swallow. What are you doing about it? Why are you allowing that person's behavior affecting you? Why are you allowing that person's comment blocking you? Stopping you from doing what you are supposed to do? Why you are giving them that power? But we go ahead and say our ending is no good. And then we give up. We don't want to try again. We look at our future as very grim, very bleak. We don't see the light. We see a little spark here and there, but that's as far as it's going to get. But again, ladies, if you don't want that to be your story, you need to change it. You need to do something about that. Again, your ending could be the best ending. It could be the best ending than your beginning. It could be a continuation to what is to come for you. But you know that what is coming is going to be powerful, it's going to be amazing, it's going to be exciting, it's going to expand in your life. Whatever you are embarking on, whatever you are putting your hand on, whatever you are stepping into, guess what? It's going to expand, because God is all about that multiplying. He's all about giving more, pouring more into you. And how many of you want to pour? How many of you want God to pour? This say pour. This say pour, right? That's right, Karen. Right? If you want him to pour on you, baby girl, then you need to acknowledge that. You need to say that on your ending. God is pouring great things in my life to be continued. Ha! Boom! Hey! To be continued, sugar. Right? Because I know that my God has stuff for me, and it's going to be amazing. And it's going to pour. It's going to be an overflowing abundance, honey. I don't even know what to do with all that extra. But to share it to somebody else, gift it to someone else, right? And inspire and encourage and motivate. It doesn't always have to be about money. It doesn't always got to be about, I got this, I got that. No. Open up your heart and share the story, share your life, share the goodness of God and what he's done for you. Just like I asked you about those sister friends that you know right now that is still stuck. They ain't going nowhere, but yet they want things to change, but yet they still stuck. You can be that witness to your friends and say, girl, listen, I used to be in that same stance where you are right now. And guess what? Time passed me by. And I'm like, what can you? They moved ahead. And I was hoping somebody would just take my hand so I could come along with them. But guess what? It wasn't my place. That was their journey. I wanted to be a part of something that I had no clue about. I don't know what they went through, but I want to be a part of it. I want to be concluded in that. I want to be a part of their happiness, right? But we are too afraid to step forward. We're too afraid. We're still fighting it every single day. And ladies, we cannot allow fear to dominate in our life. God did not give us the spirit of fear. What? But we still continue to core on that like, oh God. Yeah, acknowledge that you're afraid. Acknowledge that. Because you're human. But don't allow it to just block you and put you in a position that you don't want to move no more. Because you're too old, or you're not, girl, stop that to you. Don't do that to yourself. It's you that's doing it. Ain't nobody else that's doing it. It's you. So make your ending different this time. Make your ending special for you this time, right? So this is what you need to do to set the course for your future, right? You need to set a new beginning. You need to set a foundation, right? Right? You need to start doing these things. What's the third thing? You need to set a direction, and you need to set an ending. And if you do this on a consistent and regular basis, ladies, for every season that's coming in your life that God allows you to see, you're going to see how things going to shift for you. You won't be stressed out no more. Things that used to bother you, it ain't gonna bother you. It's gonna make you laugh. You be like, girl, 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 you be laughing. You hear what I'm saying? You be laughing, and you be like, girl, God, I thank you that don't bother me no more. Woo, child. Woo, girl, baby. Okay, I'm telling you. I hope this blessed y'all tonight. I really do. I hope this blessed y'all tonight. So we're going to move on to our What's News. Listen, y'all, after this show, after this is over, we have our afterglow. This is where we all come together, ladies, and we do a recap moment. We're on there for at least good 45 minutes to an hour, no more, no less, right? And we just have a good time. It's not recorded or anything, so you don't have to come in there face value, as you said, okay? You don't have to show your pretty face if you don't want to. It's all good. But just come in the room and we can have a good time. We could talk about some stuff or what have you and be encouraged and be inspired. And so this is a segment I call What's News. It's something that I had birthed out where we actually share some articles with you that you don't normally see on the news or hear about often. And these are articles that actually can really inspire you and encourage you and have you to really, not give up on yourself, or continue to be locked down, in your own situation. And when you see articles like this beautiful queen here and you hear about her story, it just really inspires a sister just to keep on believing and keep on moving forward. Yes, this woman has started a powerful beginning in her life, right? She set the foundation, right? She went forward in her direction, and now she is writing a good, happy ending to what she has started here, right? So this Hampton University grad created an inclusive toy line being sold at Target. Come on, y'all. And how many of us shop at Target? That celebrates the lasting impact of HBCU. Hey, I'm an HBCU graduate from Bethune-Cookman, well, college back in the day, but now it's Bethune-Cookman University. And I have my colleague, Miss Diane. She's also a BCU, well, BCC graduate as well, right? So yes, this is awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me tell you something, man. Back, like I said, when I was in college, I'm still learning about HBCU. I'm still learning the whole meaning of those of that letter, of that acronym, of that, of what have you. And I never ever would have imagined, you know, uh hearing something like this or seeing something like look at these beautiful dolls. This cute, right? I never would have thought this, of me establishing something this phenomenal, right? But as you can see, these beautiful little doll babies with the prettiest hair. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. I'm trying to find this information real quick so I could just give you a little bit of insight of this beautiful queen. But she is a Hampton University graduate, as you see here. And let me get this real quick. Her name is Brooke Hart Jones, and she created the HBCU YOU doll brand to help playtime into an opportunity to honor the Black educational experience. Okay. She didn't know much about Hampton University when she applied for admission in the late 90s. She just knew that when her friend, also a prospective student, talked about his experience while on a tour there, he glowed, right? And after, I'm just passing this, passage here. After graduating from Hampton in 2002, she said she continued to lean on the personal and professional connection forged during undergrad to build her career in merchandising. Okay, so you guys get the opportunity, go ahead and read this article. It has some powerful statements in here. I'm not going to read it all verbatim here to you guys, but you get the gist of this powerful woman and what she is doing here. It says here, in the less than 2 years later, Jones partnered with prominent Black-owned toy company Purpose Toys to release the collection of three 18-inch dolls donning natural hairstyles. Now they're being sold in Target, and the consumer reception has been great. Okay. So yeah, this is amazing. This is awesome. What a great idea, a great concept. And this is also beautiful to gift to daughters, your granddaughters, your nieces, or what have you, y'all. Growing up back in the day, we really didn't have black dolls back then. I know I didn't. It was all about Barbies and Charlie Angels figurines back in the day. You remember Charlie Angels back in the day? Yeah, I'm talking about my age, right? Y'all remember the show Charlie Angels back in the 70s, right? And they were the thing back then until the point they started making them, making dolls. And I was a big fan of it as a child growing up. So yeah, I did not come across black dolls back then. And even when I was in college, I don't recall seeing any black dolls then. And I graduated in 92. Hello. Started in 87, finished in 92. So this is awesome right here. Now, there's always been a discussion and I would say a debate down through the years about companies, creating black dolls. Some of them did, but it didn't go so well. Okay. Because they made them dolls a little too, right? So you see, that didn't last. So it's always been a debate. Yep, the Barbie camper. Yeah, girl, I had that too back in the day. All of that stuff, you know? So to see this and to see how beautiful these dolls are, that is just amazing. So you never know. You never know. The dream of what God has for you is never too late. And this is such a great inspirational article to share with any other women out there that you know that has a dream of creating something such as this, as a toy or what have you, to definitely birth into or add into our culture and our community today and even for the future to come. So this is awesome. I love the doll with the crown. That's my favorite one right there. I love all three of them. And so I gotta go back to Target and find that doll, honey. I gotta find these cuties. And I would probably just buy it just to have as a collection or whatever. Okay, I'm serious. I probably would do stuff like that because we don't see it often. But we need to see more of that often, and we definitely need to continue to support. So definitely share this out to your sister friends. Post this. Yes, post this on your news feed, guys. Go ahead and copy this link and post it in your news feed so your friends can see this. Oh, that's right, Michelle. Baby Alive. That's right. I never had Baby Alive, but I remember Baby Alive. How many of you had Baby Alive? Anybody remember that doll back in the day? What year was that? What year did that come around? Baby Alive. It probably was around, but we just popped up later. Right? How many of you are familiar with Baby Alive? But this is awesome, guys. So again, make sure you share this article out. Let's move on to the next article, Therese. And guys, listen, when we share these articles, when we post these articles, I would say, again, it's great to be inspired by what we come across, but it's also important for you to share this out because again, when we see these other beautiful queens from all over the country doing something great, oh my gosh, man, it's just, we need to support them. We definitely need to support them. We definitely need to let them know that we got them, and that we're very proud of them and all those great things. So this last article, I posted this one. Look at this cutie pie. Look at this doll baby. This girl, she just went on ahead and said, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Let me find this here. This is a 9-year-old Black girl wins major U.S. math competition. This girl beats 450 students. Wow. How many of you are math geniuses? How many of you like math? Come on, raise your hands. When you were in school, was math one of your favorite subjects back in the day? Let me know. Just say yes or say no. Some of you probably like, girl, I ain't like no man. I barely like class. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Okay, no, for me, I like class. I did. I was not clown. I was not playing. My mom was not having that, especially going to Catholic school back in the day. That was payment. Okay, no, honey. But this beautiful doll baby, and I'm trying to get it, but all these stupid are oh, let me see if I can try to get it. But this doll baby here, I don't know her name. Is it where you would screen this wider to read so I can just see it from here? Because I'm trying to get it on my phone. It is not popping up for some reason. Oh, I see it. Her name is Danielle. I think it's Bodu. She's 9 years old at Heritage Park Primary School in Peterborough. She won a national math competition that asked primary school children to show creativity to mark World Math Day. Okay. She won the Summon Up Math competition earlier this month in the year 3-4 category with her visual interpretation of how she pictured math in her school playground. Peterborough Telegraph reported. Let's see. The competition was launched by EdTech provider Renaissance Learning, and it saw entries from primary school children across the U.S. and Ireland who created their visual representation of math. And Bodu's design was chosen from over 450 entries across the U.S. and Ireland. Girl, come on. It was chosen by a panel of expert judges who really admired her work. Y'all, this is so special. Oh my goodness. God bless this little baby. I love this. You love math, Karen? Yeah. I respect math. I respect it. I did pretty good with it, but I'm not a genius in that, honey, child. But I respect it. I respect math. But this is so amazing. I can't even think when I was 9 years old. What grade is 9 years old? What grade you in when you're 9 years old? Somebody help me. What grade are you in? Is that what? I don't even know. Tell me what grade that is. Because when I was 9 years old, I don't even. What was I doing at 9 years old? I don't even know. What did I have back then that was my favorite subject? It probably was music. It probably was. I don't even know. Because like I said, I love music. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. This is so I love this. And I love to see the babies. I love to see the babies. So this is a beautiful article, by the way. And if you have third or fourth grade, okay, third or fourth grade, where was I? I was still in Catholic school. Yep, I was still in Catholic school. And I'm trying to remember back then, what was my favorite subject? I don't even know. But, back in the day, when I was this age, I was just enjoying life as a kid should. And I know she's enjoying life as she is with her pretty smile and everything. But this is so powerful to me because, again, we have kids today that really don't believe that they are smart, that they are capable of competing. They don't think they can do what they see their peers are doing and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And this is so encouraging and so inspiring as well. And I don't think she is from, an established type of environment. Not saying that that's not the case, but, I don't know her backstory. But regardless of what it is, this baby doll just went on ahead and did what she enjoys doing. And her parents encouraged her, supported her every step of the way. And this is just such an inspiring article. And any of you who have daughters, granddaughters, nieces, or what have you, please share this out. School has already begun for a lot of people. And I know it could be very, not only is it fun and all of those things, but it could be very intimidating for a lot of our young babies out there. And to see and to read this article, this should be really inspiring for those young ladies or young boys out there that definitely love math. They love science or what have you. And they don't have to feel intimidated, right? Because, they get teased. Babies get teased. You know that. I got teased a lot too. Oh my God, I got teased because I wore glasses and all those things, right? So, this should really encourage these babies to let them know that whatever you see yourself doing, you go ahead and do it. If you see yourself competing in a math competition, do it. If you see yourself competing in a science fair, do it. You have the capabilities to make the change, right? And our babies are the future. So this is encouraging. This is inspiring. So again, go ahead and share this article out, guys. And and post this in your news feed as well, and so people can truly be blessed by this article. All right, so that's it for our what's news, and I hope you guys was blessed tonight by the topic and everything about our discussion. Next week we have a powerful topic coming up, and this is gonna be good, y'all. This subject gonna be so good. So you do not want to miss that topic. I didn't even share with my girl Leticia, and I forgot to share when we had our meeting last night. I totally forgot. But girl, next week it's gonna be good. You hear what I say? You hear what I say? But anyway, guys, listen. As you can see, we're getting ready to move on over to the afterglow, and as you can see, the link is there for you. The password is sister, lowercase, of course. And I don't have anything else to say, but ladies, I definitely want to see your pretty face. All of you that's on here, yes, come on in the room. You don't have to show your face. Just come on in the room. We're not going to be on there long. We're just going to come together, recap, talk, have a good time, laugh, crack up, be silly, like you know me. Right? Just have a good time. Also, again, let me just bring your attention. Self-care event is back. It is back, ladies. Okay. So do not miss this opportunity to participate in our self-care event. It's the 24th of September, the day after my birthday, right? The deadline for the $30 kit is the 19th. That's the last day to go ahead and request the kit so it can be shipped to you before the 24th. Okay. So you need to start ordering now. My PayPal information is there, paypal.me/Twonta Jones, and I will get your information if I don't have it already. And once I get your mailing information, I will go ahead and send that and ship that packet to you, ladies. And it's going to be an amazing, amazing event. All right. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and say my goodbyes, but I will see the rest of you later. So take care, everybody. Smooches. Bye.